Alright, this is a new 10-day food plan here. It's a real sensible food plan. Pretty big breakfast, a little bit of carbohydrates at breakfast, none for the rest of the day. Salad with meat and vegetables for lunch, salad with meat and vegetables for dinner. I'm going to show you guys a couple of the salads and a simple breakfast. So the idea behind this plan is really simple. You have protein and a complex carbohydrate for breakfast, and then you have a salad with meat and vegetables for lunch and for dinner. It's a 3-meal-a-day plan. We're taking advantage of the longer stretches between meals. All I'm going to do is show you guys a little bit of the food prep for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for one day, and I'll continually put new videos like this up. So the formula here is 2 cups of greens, raw greens. So here are my greens. I'm going over the measurement of the cup because it's actually a 3/4 cup measurement. So 2 cups of those. Okay, that's a lot of greens to start out with. That's a good thing. We want that. For my vegetable, I'm actually going to have more greens only because I already cooked these. So another 2 cups of these. These are my quote-unquote vegetable. You can replace vegetable with green. That's totally fine. So I'm going to have a load of greens in this meal, and I'm going to use up a bunch of these greens. Looks kind of nasty, but I'm going to heat it up in my steamer. And then over here I have cut up chicken thigh. So I'm going to get I'm going for about 6 ounces of this stuff. A good way of telling is if you were to lay it out. I'm going to use this measuring thing because it works well too. But if you were to lay it out, if you put all that together, if it's the size of a deck of cards, that's about 3 ounces right there. I'm going for 6 ounces in mine. Okay, there you have it right there. Clean off the hands. Next thing is Udo's oil. I'm going to use this for my healthy fat instead of olive oil in this one. And I'm going to put 2 tablespoons in here. And again, the measurements for this are 1 to 2 tablespoons depending on your size, or depending on the size of your appetite. 1 to 2 tablespoons. You get a little bit of leeway there. I always say start out with 1. If you're hungrier than that, bump it up to 2. Now we're going to have 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to have 2 of these as well, since I have a bigger meal. This is going to help me digest the food. It adds a little bit of flavor. Only thing next I'm going to add on here is a bunch of spices. I'm going to put some salt and pepper, maybe some turmeric. A lot of good benefits there. Some garlic salt and a bunch of other stuff just to spice it up and flavor it up. And that's it. That's how easy it is. Breakfast is just going to be a few eggs. These are cage-free eggs that I like. I get them at Vitamin Cottage, pretty cheap. Throw them in the pan, cook them with a lid on there. Next to my eggs are my sweet potatoes here. They look like normal potatoes. This is a real sweet potato, not a yam. I'll have the recipe down below for how you want to make these. They have cinnamon and salt and garlic salt on them. And you cook them in the oven for about 40 minutes. They're really good. I just put a layer of these right underneath where I'm going to set the eggs on top. So these are 1 serving. That ends up being, if you smash all those together, it ends up being about 1 serving size, about a medium-sized sweet potato. And that's what I want for my serving of carbohydrates for the day. That's going to go with my breakfast with my eggs. If you like to have these hotter, just keep them off the plate, put the cooked eggs on the plate, and then throw these on the same pan that you cook the eggs in. Heat them up for a little bit, then you can put them on top of the eggs and eat it all together. There's my day's worth of food right there, and that's all you need. Breakfast is protein and complex carbs. Lunch and dinner are each salad greens with vegetables, meat, and some healthy fat, and spices to flavor it up. That's it. Nice and simple.